What is up, guys? KATastrophik here, and today we are looking at this is my first time looking at the new balance changes coming to the game, and honestly I'm hoping that some of these are meta changing, because right now the meta in One Piece Bounty Rush has become kind of stale in my opinion. It really makes playing off-putting, and I guess it's because most everyone is using the exact same teams anymore, and I can't really be too critical in judging, because lately when I have been playing, I've been running Blackbeard and Nightmare Luffy as a team, so I don't know. I guess I'm part of the problem. But anyways, let's look at this, and hopefully we see something, you know, really good happening here. All right. Okay, thank you for playing One Piece Bounty Rush. Maintenance will perform on the following to improve game balance. Alright, on March 18th, 2020, that's the estimate. Details. Adjustments will be made to the following characters' stats, motion, skills, and traits in order to improve their ease of use. Increase in HP attack and defense. So these are just all stat changes for characters. Alright, so first we got we got 7 Warlords of the Sea, Mihawk. Oh, excuse me. We got Arlong, Crocodile, Kaya, Inaru, Walpole, Yasop, Vivi, Akanu, Aokiji, Miss All Sunday, Bon Clay, Eustace Kid, Law, 2 years later, Nami, 2 years later, Sanji, 2 years later, Usopp, 2 years later, Nico Roblin, 2 years later, Brooke, and 2 years later, Frankie, Bikini, Nami, Boa, Bikini, Hancock, and Reiju. So, before we go any farther, we're going to let's just throw some thoughts out here for this, okay? Getting an increase in HP attack and defense, and improvement on their motions. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so what it's gonna do is, like, Miss All Sunday is one that's I'm really eyeballing there, because she's not a bad character. Her traits were pretty decent and everything. It's just her attacking motions were way too slow, so maybe she'll get an improvement from that. Crocodile, I mean, he was an okay character yeah, still, and this is going to make him even better. He might, depending on how significant the increase are, he could go back up to being, higher tier character. Arlong, I don't know. I was just thinking the other day that we need a new Arlong so that we can have, a playable Arlong character. But out of all this, the characters I really think are really going to be, you'll see significant more gameplay of, is going to be Crocodile, Inaru, maybe Yasop, maybe. Not 100% certain on that one. Akanu and Aokiji, definitely going to see more gameplay of them, because they're going to be making their attacks and everything faster, I do believe. And just, they run smoother. Miss All Sunday, I would want to say, would have more gameplay. I don't know. If not, I'm going to have more gameplay of her. So, Eustace Kid needed a buff bad to be playable again. Law, I don't know if he really needed a buff. I mean, stats, yeah, to keep up with the current meta, yeah, he needed them. Other than that, I don't see any other changes needed for Law. The 2 year later characters, they all, except for Luffy, all of them, and except for Luffy and Zoro. Oh wow, I went, stupid for a moment there. But those ones really, well, those two don't really need a buff. I'm trying to get my words right here. Good lord, I'm stroking out here. But I think after some improvements, definitely going to see a lot more 2 years later Nami and Usopp's running around. Just depends on what they do to change their skills. Bikini Nami and Boa as well. Maybe Reiju, it just depends on what they do to her. Okay, so now we're adjustments to movement. Okay, for Akanu and Aokiji, adjusted moving distance for normal attacks. Okay. Adjustments made to skills. Here we go. Alright, Akanu. Skill 2, increase the speed at which the skill activates. Aokiji. Skill 2, shorten time until character is controllable after activating skill. Okay. Stampede Smoker. Added stun effect at the first step of skill 1. Nice. Okay. Nice. Might have to use my smoker again. Alright. And Bikini Nami. Ooh. Wow, there's lots to read here. Well, she's getting some significant stat increases. Because you can see on the right, her skill 2, the max, well, you know, step level 5, step 1, fixed damage 5,000. Now it's going to be 6,500. That's nice. 2 years later, Nico Robin. Cooldown for skill 2 is going to go from 51 seconds to 46 seconds. And 2 years later, Frankie, his cooldown for skill 2 is going to go from 55 seconds to 50 seconds. Adjustments made to traits. Okay, here we go. Here's what we want to see. Alright, Whitebeard. Trait 1. When the treasure is less than 30%, boost defense by 30%. But now it's going to be, when downed, boost defense by 30%. That's going to, I think, help him significantly. Nami. Trait 1. When your team loses the treasure, boost speed by 10%. Now it's going to be, when your team loses the treasure, boost speed by 10%. And reduces the cooldown of skill 1 by 15%. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, honestly. Usopp, here's one I really want to see. When you're at When you are in your enemy's treasure area and the treasure gauge is 50% or more, boost capture speed by 50%. Now as previous. Now it's going to be when your strength is more than 80%, boost capture speed by 50%. Ooh. Ooh, he's just become so much better just for that. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Ah, Brook here. 2 years later, Brook. When your strength is 30%, less than 30%, boost attack by 30%. Now it's going to be when your strength is more than 80%, boost capture speed by 50%. Okay. Okay. Okay, exactly. That's his trait 2. That's exactly like Usopp's. Alright, I dig it. That's going to make him a lot more viable too. Time skip Frankie. Trait 2. When a character for your team is KO'd, boost defense by 20%. Now it's going to be when a character from your team is KO'd, boost defense by 30%. So it's just a 10% increase on that. Alright. Boa Hancock. Trait 2. When dealing damage to an enemy, 2% chance to inflict entrance. And they're increasing that to 3% chance to inflict entrance. So you're more likely to entrance them. We will continue to make adjustments to League Battle to create the best player experience. We hope you continue to enjoy One Piece Bounty Rush. Alright, so definitely thinking that we're going to see a lot more Usopps. Probably a lot more Brooks too. I mean, I have Brook. I can run Brook. Probably going to do that. Nami will probably... she might. It depends on the stats, for sure. But yeah, I think this kind of stuff is really needed, and it needs to happen more often, like at least like once a month. I don't even remember the last time we had a stat adjustment or balancing adjustments on the game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait to use some of these characters because a lot of them will be a lot more viable. And there's still a lot of characters that I've not used on the channel, which I need to, but... Anyways, that is going to be this video, guys. Let me know what you think about these stat adjustments. I think it's a good thing. I think there's several good improvements in here. Some of them are meh, but a lot of them are really good. But that's just my own personal thoughts. Anyways, I'm going to jump out of here. I'll see you all in the next video.